Hey guys, it's Austin at Stokes Chevy here in beautiful Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and today I'm going to walk you around to one of our newest products. This is the all-new Chevy Silverado EV, and one of the really cool parts about this truck is that it is a fully electric truck from the ground up. See, Ford, when they came out with the F-150 Lightning, basically just threw batteries and electric motors at a regular F-150, and unfortunately that truck wasn't the best EV truck that it could be because of that. It had a lot of issues with range, with towing, and a lot of technology issues. This truck, like I said, from the ground up is an all-new product, has nothing in similar to the regular gas Silverado 1500. One of my favorite parts about this truck is the brand new Ultium battery pack. So instead of using one large battery like a lot of EVs do, we have different modules. This truck has 24 of them. And what that means is that, let's say one of your cells happens to go bad or something, it can actually cut that module off and leave your truck still drivable. And on top of that, if you ever need to replace one, they're very affordable because all of the GM EVs and even the new Honda Prologue use this Ultium battery pack. So it's the exact same pack regardless of what GM EV you get, and that means for you as a consumer, it's easy, it's affordable, and it's not difficult to do. On top of that, it's an 8-year, 100,000-mile EV warranty. So your battery and your propulsion system is covered for 8 years or 100,000 miles. Come on up front, I want to show you the first feature. This one here is the work truck. Now, I know you're probably used to work truck and you're used to thinking no features, but when GM was developing this truck, they went to their fleet customers, their commercial buyers who are going to be buying, 100, 200 of these in a pack, and they asked, what do they want? And they said two big things. Number one, double the range, and number two, increase the features. So even though this is a work truck Silverado, this is very, very equivalent to an LTZ regular ICE Silverado. This one has 450 miles of range, and this is actually called our E-trunk on the front of this truck. Let me find the lever for us. We have a button here somewhere. You know what? I have the key fob in my pocket. I'm just going to pull it out and do the trunk from there. So there we go. It opens right up. So this is our E-trunk. If you want to come in, Sam, show them off. This is where the hitch can actually fit perfectly. You see your 2-inch receiver along with your slot for your ball. This is a home charger, so you can charge this on 240 or 120, depending on what you have at your house. And it'll actually, if you get the fastest GM home charger, you can charge up to 45 miles per hour with this truck. So really, really fast charging. And if you're at a DC fast charger, like you see at Tanger Outlets or Walmart or at the gas station, you can do 100 miles in 10 minutes of DC fast charging on this truck. One of the other big benefits is you'll notice because this is an electric truck, Chevy has utilized that. We have 2.4 kilowatts. That's 2,400 watts on this single plug. So you can power whatever you may need, a table saw, a skill saw, even a small electric battery pack if you want to charge up other devices. So you have a lot of availability here with power on board. Coming around and it's a soft close hood, so you don't have to slam it. We have our nice LED daytime running lights along with LED projector beams. And when we come around the side here, you'll notice two big things with these wheels and tires. So this is an 8-lug wheel. That means that this is a heavy-duty built truck. This truck is rated to tow 12,500 pounds. When we jump over to the RST, that one is 10,000 pounds, but that's the minimum towing on these. So 8-lug wheel pattern, and then these are really nice 18-inch black wheels like you see on our 2500 Trail Boss, which is an $85,000 truck. Coming on back, you'll notice the side steps. These are standard on the Silverado EV. You don't have to get them any extra. You'll also notice passive entry here on the door handle. So you can get in and out of this truck super easily just by pushing the button. It locks and unlocks. And on our mirror, we of course have blind spot monitoring, and you'll notice a little camera lens right there. That is a full HD surround view vision all the way around this truck. Now when we come around the back, this is the business end of the truck. You'll notice we got a nice tonneau cover on here, along with these really nice big tail lights. And of course, it's a Chevy Silverado at the end of the day, so you still have your bumper step to help you get into the bed. We're gonna drop this tailgate here, let Sam show you the inside of the bed. Of course, it is a nice, big, huge, familiar bed that we've all seen, know, and love. It's got LED lights in here, and this is what's called power base. So you can put up to 7.2 kilowatts out of your 30 amp plug, or 2.4 out of each individual 120 plug. So that means you can run an RV with your AC, you can run a welder. It is a grounded plug, so it's not gonna flip the breaker and cause issues like what we saw in the Lightning in previous years. This truck really does have everything that you need to get a whole job done. And when we put this tailgate back up, you'll notice, of course, the 2-inch receiver with our 7 and 4-pin trailer connectors. So you can really hook up to whatever you may have and get going to work. Well, this has been the work truck version. This one has a sticker of about $80,000. Keep in mind there's a $7,500 tax credit. If you lease it, you get it up front. If you finance it, it comes later. But that's $7,500 off all of these EVs. And that's because the batteries and the components are actually made here in the US. That is something that's really, really big. Come on over here. This is the RST. This is the Mac Daddy of the Silverado EV. So you'll notice, first things first, 24-inch wheels. These are the biggest wheel they've ever put on a Silverado from the factory, and it shows. Once again, 8-lug pattern. It can still tow 10,000 pounds. Side steps are standard, just like we saw in the work truck. When we come around the front, this is when you'll notice stylistically, this truck is way cooler, way more, needless to say, better looking with all of the LED lighting and amber lighting, and this does have animation. So when you plug this truck in, it's gonna show you where your battery life is on these LED lights. And of course, if you don't like that, you can turn it off. But we have the projector beam headlights, we have the 360 cam. This front trunk is actually a little bit easier to open because it's fully power. So when I push that little button, it's gonna open the e-trunk for us right away. And you have noticed the same spot for your hitch ball right there. That way it's not hanging out on the back of the truck. Same 2.4 kilowatt hour plug, same home charging unit, and even a button to get out if for whatever reason you have somebody in here. But this is really, really nice. You know, some people love tonneau covers, some people don't. And if you're somebody who doesn't want a tonneau cover, but has stuff to throw in the truck and you want it to be dry and you don't want it to take up the back seat because maybe you have kids or coworkers or whatever, you can use this e-trunk right up front to get all of that done. And once again, closing it just as easy as pushing the button, it closes right up for us. Let's go ahead into the back seat real quick. I want to show you one of my favorite features about this Silverado EV because it is really, really cool. Come on past, Sam. So if you want to show them the interior while I talk about it, it is a beautiful interior. This is a $97,000 truck, and you definitely get your money's worth. You'll notice a full glass roof. We have heated leather seats. We have a huge 17-inch display on the inside that has Google built in, a Bose premium sound system, just an absolute ton of features in this truck just to make you feel right at home. And this truck particularly is equipped with Super Cruise. When you notice the steering wheel, you'll notice a nice big light bar on top. This truck is capable of full level 2 self-driving, even with a trailer. So when you're using this truck, you can actually go wherever you want as easily as possible. And I also have a really cool, neat trick. You may remember it if you're a lifelong Chevy fan from the Chevy Avalanche. Right here in the back seats, we have the pass-through. So what this means, let's say you have large items that you want to get out of the way. You can flip the seat forward. This is our Bose sound subwoofer. You can fold the seat back down, and it's actually a 60-40, so you can actually break this up however you'd like. And actually it's 60 or 100, so I need to go to the other side and do this for you. Let me run around real quick. There we go. So we'll flip this up, pull the seat back down, fold the headrests. And right here, so this glass can actually come down and store into kind of this pocket that you see here. But we have a button right here, and this folds down. So if you have long boards and you don't want them to be, hanging out the back of your truck, you can actually put this all the way back. And with the tailgate down, it offers you up to 10 feet, 10 inches of space. So just an absolute ton of room inside this truck. And like I said, this whole window pops out. So you can have this whole cab completely open to the elements if you'd like to carry something large like a four-wheeler or a long kayak, or even a canoe or something along those lines. Well guys, let's go back around to the front of the truck and we're gonna sum up this video for you. Well guys, it has been an absolute joy walking you around these two Silverado EVs, and for 2025, there's even more to come. There's gonna be more trim levels, there's gonna be more options when it comes to battery, and of course that means for you as the customer, more options for pricing. If you're interested in doing an order through us here at Stokes Chevy, we'd be more than happy to facilitate that for you guys. But thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this content in this channel, make sure to like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you hit that little notifications bell, you'll actually get notified when a new video comes out. That way you can stay up to date on all your latest Stokes Chevy news. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.